Hi everyone, this is Selina. Welcome back to one of my videos. I hope you're well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Selina and I release crochet tutorials and free patterns. And today I'm bringing to you this beautiful little bandana. It's so pretty, it's so perfect for the summer. I love it. As always, the free pattern is available on my blog selinaveronique.com. The link will be in the description box. So this project is so pretty, and as you can see, this bandana features a triangle shape featuring a filet crochet design, as well as a beautiful and delicate shell stitch edging. So I just love this project so much. So for this project I used this yarn, which is Vireo by Universal Yarn, and this is 80% tencel, 20% wool. It's considered a medium weight yarn, which is also called an Aran weight yarn, and this is shade Apricot Tart. And in French it's Tarte aux Abricots. And I just love this yarn so much. If you recall, I did crochet my beautiful vintage shawl from a few weeks ago with this yarn. I will be linking that project in the notes in the description box. You will also be needing a 5.5mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors and a tapestry needle. I will be speaking in US terms with British terms in brackets. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and without further ado, I'm just going to jump into the tutorial. Okay, so to begin this tutorial, make a slip knot. So just go ahead and create a slip knot, pop your hook through and tighten. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and slip stitch through the first chain on your hook to create a center into which you will be crocheting. Now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and this counts as a double crochet. And now place 5 more double crochets within this center. So to create a double crochet, wrap your yarn around your hook, go into the center, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Take your yarn and pull through 2 loops, and take your yarn and pull through 2 loops. And this creates a double crochet, and obviously the first chain 3 also counts as a double crochet. I will be fastening in my loose end as I go, and so just go ahead and place your double crochet. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and obviously the first chain 3 counts as your first double crochet. Now chain 2, 1 and 2, and place another 6 double crochets into this same center. So 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and this is row 1. So turn your work like so. This is row 1, and you should have 6 double crochets on each side with this chain 2 space at the top. And now for the next row, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now place another, and this counts as your first double crochet, and place another double crochet inside the first stitch so that you have 2 double crochets together in the first stitch. Now chain 1, skip a stitch and go into the next with a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch and go into the next with a double crochet. and chain 1 and skip this stitch and go directly into the center here with 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 2 and place another 2 double crochets inside this space like so. Now chain 1, skip this stitch, the first stitch, and go into the next with a double crochet. Place your double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, skip a stitch and go into the next, chain 1, skip a stitch and go into the last stitch, which is the chain 3 from the previous row, and place 2 double crochets together in this chain 3. And this is the second row. And now for row 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and this counts as your first double crochet and goes with this first stitch here. Place another double crochet inside the first stitch. Now place a double crochet into each and every stitch across, including the chain spaces. So go into the next stitch with a double crochet, and now go into the next stitch, which is a chain with a double crochet. Go into the next stitch, which is a double crochet, and place a double crochet over that. Go into the next chain space and place a double crochet into that, and just go ahead and place a double crochet into each and every stitch across, including the chains, until you reach the space at the center, which we've almost reached. So this is what we have. So for the space at the top, it's the same once again. Place 2 double crochets inside this space, chain 2, and place 2 double crochets inside this space. And now go all the way down with a double crochet into each and every stitch, including the chains from the previous row. So we've almost finished the first side of the V. Now, so chain 1, skip a stitch, which is this last stitch on this side, and go directly into the space with 2 double crochets inside the space, chain 2, and 2 double crochets inside this space. Now chain 1, skip the next stitch and go into the next with a double crochet, and just repeat this pattern, chain 1, skip a stitch, go into the next, chain 1, skip a stitch, and go into the next, and just repeat this pattern until you reach the other side. So we've almost finished this row, chain 1, skip a stitch and go into the last stitch with 2 double crochets in the last stitch, which is the chain 3 from the previous row. And so this is what we have. So now what we are going to be doing is alternating those rows. Okay, so I've crocheted 12 rows in total, and I have finished on a filet crochet row. so not a full row. So once we've done our 12 rows, we will be chaining 40. So just go ahead and chain 40. 1, 2, 3. So we've chained 40, as you can see, and what you will be doing now, I'm just going to zoom in slightly. We are going to be slip stitching through the second chain from the hook, so skip the first chain and go directly into the second chain, like so. Pull up a loop through and then through, and that creates a slip stitch. And just go ahead and slip stitch through each chain across until you reach the end of this row, and then I'll show you what to do then. Okay, so I've gone all the way across the chain and placed all my slip stitches, and I've reached the last slip stitch, and what we are going to be doing is slip stitching through that first stitch here just to anchor our tie to the project to secure it. And now what we are going to be doing is working our border across this edge and this edge, so both sides. So to do this, you will be slip stitching through the next stitch here, like so. And now we are going to be working in these spaces directly. So to begin, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and this counts as our first double crochet. Just go ahead and place 6 more double crochets within this stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And because our first chain 3 counts as a double crochet, this counts as a shell of 7 double crochets. Now what you are going to be doing is going through directly the next space here with a single crochet to anchor the project down. Okay, and now we are going through the next space directly with 7 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and go into the next space with a single crochet to anchor this down, and just repeat this until you reach the last space on this side, and then I'll show you what to do at the top of the bandana. Okay, so I've reached almost the top and I have 1 space left here before the top space. So on this side I'm going to place my last single crochet and then skip these 2 double crochets here and go into the top space with 7 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to skip these 2 double crochets and go into the next space with a single crochet, and just repeat this pattern until you reach the bottom, and then I'll show you what to do then. Okay, so as you can see, I've gone all the way across the second edge. I've placed 7 double crochets in the last space here. We are going to be going into the first chain 3 that we did, the top stitch here, with a slip stitch or a single crochet, whichever you prefer. I'm just going to slip stitch because we are going to be creating the second tie. So to create the second tie, we are going to be chaining 40 once again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've got our 40 chain, and once again we are going to be doing what we did prior. Go into the second chain from the hook and place a slip stitch, and just slip stitch through each chain across until you reach the end of the chain, and then I'll show you what to do then. Okay, as you can see, I've gone all the way across, and I'm going to slip stitch through the actual project, and now I'm going to pull my yarn through. I did fasten off the yarn. I'm pulling it through the last stitch to secure this, and now what we are going to be doing is pulling this gently. This is where we began. And now we are going to be sewing in the loose ends. So for example, I'm going to sew in this part quite well because I don't want my project to unravel. And I am going to be sewing in my other loose ends. So I'll just let you do this. But in any case, I love this project. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to leave me a comment if you enjoyed this tutorial. And also let me know what tutorial you would like to see on the channel. If you have a request, I'm always happy to take request ideas, sorry. So let me know. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.